Well,
Hello.
hello. Good afternoon.
Welcome to day one of our couch to Disney half marathon journey.
Oh my God.
Now, let me just explain what happened. So, Gary and I decided that we were going to try to get into the 10K, the Disney 10K. And after 2 hours in the virtual queue, the 10K sold out. And what is one to do if you don't get into the 10K and you've waited 2 hours? Sign us both up for the half.
I'm not sure that was the necessarily only option, but that's what happened.
That is what happened. So, car driving by. See how noisy that is. So, technically, this is really day two. I've been calling it Mission Main Street because Gary doesn't want to actually call it training.
Nope.
So,
just hit 1 mile.
Mission Main Street started yesterday. We walked from our house. We did, 3 miles?
Yep.
And today we decided to take you on our journey up to our cabins, which there's a debate on how far it actually is.
It's 3+ miles each way for sure.
Yeah, so we're not sure if we're going to do the round trip or just one way, but we're going to take you along. It's beautiful.
We have to maintain a 16-minute mile pace for that marathon, half marathon. We've been walking fast. What's our current pace?
18:30.
That's not good.
Yeah, we're definitely behind the balloon ladies right now.
We would have been swept by now.
But listen, we have until November. And so this is just the very beginning. This is the tip, just the tip.
We'll see. Not really a runner. You are.
Nah.
I'm not.
I haven't been a runner in years, though. The last run I actually did was the Disney Half Marathon in 2018. And it was freezing, and I was under the weather, and it was miserable. And I haven't really run since.
I am motivated, though. Disney Half Marathon starts in the parking lot of Epcot, runs out of the Epcot parking lot up, I think it's World Drive, to Magic Kingdom. You run right down Main Street, through Tomorrowland, through Fantasyland, through Frontierland, I think, and then back out to the streets, back down World Drive, to Epcot, through the front of Epcot, maybe around the World Showcase, I'm not sure.
That sounds like more than 13 miles.
And then back to the Epcot parking lots where you finish. And as if running 13 miles is not bad enough, this ridiculous thing starts at 4 o'clock in the morning, or 5 o'clock in the morning. What is it?
It's early.
Because you have to be done by the time the park opens.
It's early.
So that means getting up at like 2, getting there at 3, waiting an hour or so.
Yeah, I mean, we are actually, we signed up for the very slowest pace.
Thank God.
And the very last corral. So that means we'll be doing a lot of standing around, waiting for people in front of us to move. So there'll be a lot of waiting around. Hopefully the weather's decent.
A lot of characters on the route, live music, live bands. Should be. I mean, it's fun stuff. There's fireworks. There's all kinds of stuff. But
we needed something.
First of all, you have to be able to survive it.
Yeah, Gary said.
Very much in question.
What did you say to me? You said, "Oh, good news! The after party's included in the half marathon."
Oh yeah, that's right.
Bad news. I may not survive the race to enjoy it.
Yeah, so when you register for the half marathon, you get automatic tickets to the after party, which is a after hours event at Epcot with live music and food and attractions with no waits, which I think starts at 10 p.m. and goes till 1 a.m.
Yeah.
I don't know yet if that's the same night as the marathon, because
I don't know.
That seems a little overwhelming.
Hi, well, you get up at 4 a.m.
and then yeah.
I don't know how it works, but we're going to find out. And
out.
I think we have a couple of things on our side. One, we are Disney lovers. So perhaps we can push through pain for the love of Disney. And two, we will be training at roughly 9,000 plus feet. And so...
Up and down mountains.
Yeah. There's really no flat place to train.
The half marathon's pretty flat.
Yeah. So we should be fairly cardiovascularly fit by the time we get down to sea level.
We'll see.
So fingers crossed.
All right.
We'll check in a bit. Walking.
Just thought we'd show you some of our sights. This is the back half of one of the ice walls in Lake City where ice climbing occurs. There's still a lot of ice, although I wouldn't trust it.
It's getting late.
Warm. You'd think chunks are breaking off. But there was people ice climbing just up the road.
Yep. I think some parts of it are more exposed than others. So,
just a view of our scenery on our walk.
yeah,
No leaves yet.
That big white mountain is called Tea Mountain. It's beautiful.
And that's where a massive avalanche happened a few years ago.
Yeah.
And the river is really opening up. This was all pretty much frozen over, I don't know.
A couple weeks.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago. And now it's pretty open. So it's a beautiful day. It's about 45 degrees. And I'm starting to get winded because we're walking fast. We have found some ice climbers. Oh, where'd they go?
Right there by that crack.
Are they up on the hill right now? Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
You zoom in.
Yeah.
There's an ice climber. Probably about halfway up in a shaded area, thank goodness.
Yeah, no doubt. I bet that ice is pretty decent there. This is the beer gardens, which is a part that we haven't showed on our videos before. And it's really impressive stretch.
Yeah, this ice wall is
Ice.
massive. We just walked past the pump. They have a big pump in the lake, in the river. And they just pump the water up to the top with a whole bunch of spray nozzles. It's starting in about October, probably.
Yeah.
And that's what makes the ice. And then, yeah. Ooh, that climber's gonna make it 2/3 of the way up now. Be cool, but not something I want to do.
No, I've never had any interest, quite honestly. I'm really kind of afraid of heights, but heights on a rope on ice?
With significant upper body strength required?
No, but I have lots of friends who love it so much.
The wall does look awesome.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Just a nice day.
It's beautiful.
Partly cloudy skies. Yep, onward.
Okay, welcome to our walk. I don't know, we're about 2 miles in and wanted to show you, if you look up on the hillside, you can see kind of a bare patch in the snow. That is an avalanche slide path. That's the Fanny Fern slide path. And I don't know if this video is going to do it justice, but you can actually see some snowball rollers.
Let me stop for a second and try to zoom in.
Yeah. You can see the rollers coming down. All right, in 2019, it's the last time I know that it slid. It slid and had enough snow that filled this canyon. See where the road is? There's actually a mark on this rock that we'll show you here in a second. And it marks how deep the snow was here from that slide path.
Came all the way down and filled this road with like 20 or 30 feet of snow.
Yeah, quite a bit.
So just to show you that mark, here's Buffy.
Yeah.
So this is about Buffy's height on the rock. I'm gonna go up, 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 up. And it's the yellow spray paint right there. So that level right there, this canyon completely full from side to side all the way across the river.
Yeah.
That's probably, I'd say
30 feet.
30 feet high. Can
Yeah.
you imagine how much snow that is?
And like, look at where we are right now. We're right underneath it. I just want to say we're in the danger zone.
I'm surprised you're not freaking out right now.
I do get a little freaked out when I'm walking under slide paths, but
There is actually a legitimate chance of a slide right now. It's all warm.
yeah, you can see the snow it's getting rollery. There's some right there.
Yeah.
It's getting rollery.
It's like everywhere we're standing would have been 30 feet of snow.
Yeah.
Coming
Kinda
down off
crazy.
the mountain. You can't tell from here how high this goes, but it's coming from way up high.
Yeah. You can go through the trees.
We are about 2.5 miles up the road, and we've come to a cool landmark. This is called Hobo Creek, and it's a naturally running spring, which I'm told runs underground for the majority of it. It's an underwater or an underground natural spring, which means that it's safe to drink because you don't have bears pooping in it, which is
I wonder what that is.
where things like giardia and crypto and nasty
Why do we have to
parasitic
talk about that right this
bacterial
minute?
infections come from. So this spring right here, oh geez, almost fell in the snow. It's a
Okay.
natural spring, and you can just drink it, even though it looks like it's running over a pretty nice bed of algae.
It's so good.
Is it though? Does it have that little bit of algae aftertaste? A little bit of like sweet and bitter algae? Yeah?
No, it's lovely.
Okay.
It was just snow. You got to try it.
Yeah, let's trade.
Okay. G's going to try it. Trust me. It's good. Told you.
Tastes a little green.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it's got a little green flavor.
Fresh.
No, it's actually great.
Isn't it great? It's like it was just frozen, and so it's so cold and so nice. I've been drinking out of this creek since I was
I needed some water
a
too.
babe.
Stupid that we brought no water on our journey.
Yeah.
So
We've got to do better about prepping. When I was younger, we used to bring milk jugs up here and fill up milk jugs.
yeah, that is really good. She's back for seconds. It is really good. It just tastes like, like nothing, like water. And it has got to be 33-degree water probably. And it runs down here, and boom.
And it really only runs through like the first week of July, and then it dries up.
It dries up once the snow's gone, but it goes into the ground right here and vanishes. So unless a bear poops right here, I guess then you could still get it. So stay tuned for our vlog in 6 days from now, which is explosive diarrhea all night long. We'll be sure to put that on YouTube.
Okay, little history. So we are currently in the Uncompahgre caldera. So this area was highly, highly volcanic, and where this road goes, actually it was kind of the rim of the caldera. And so if you look at the geology of the area, you can kind of see, if you can picture this cap of rock being igneous lava flow. In some areas you can see it where it actually looks like it was kind of dripping and oozing over. So that's kind of this area. And things are really fractured too because of the explosion. You see how everything's really fractured?
I see a little different strata.
Uh-huh.
I was going to say it looks like two bear caves. So
yeah, these are
explanations a lot more scientific.
Also, look in there. It's full of ice.
Yeah, I see that.
Do you see it? Yeah.
It's an ice waterfall.
There are nuns up there too. Do you see them?
Yep. Oh yeah, I can get that on camera. You see the
What are they, mites or tights?
Stalagmites are
Mites
on the
come
ground.
from the bottom?
Yeah, because they're reaching mightily for the ceiling.
Mightily for the ceiling.
And stalactites are on the ceiling because they're holding on tight. So
We like to call
those are stalagmites of ice.
We like to call stalagmites of ice nuns, because the way they form, they kind of look like they're in a group, like of praying nuns. It's very cool.
And this is where the walk gets challenging. We're not going to go up Hidden Treasure Hill, which is very steep.
Yeah, Treasure Hill is one of the most deceiving hills on the planet.
So here we go.
Okay.
You'll be able to tell because right now, if I walk over here, we are right above the river, like maybe 10 feet above the river, which is right here. And we'll show you how high above the river we're going to be in about 10 minutes. And we are 2.83 miles in. We have a 19-minute, 40-second pace, which is nowhere
The
near
balloon
fast enough.
ladies have passed us by a mile.
To be fair, we paused to get water and didn't pause our watches. So it's really about 18:30.
Oh, those balloon ladies are fast. No.
See how much higher we are already? It's only been 30 seconds since the last video. But I just wanted to show how incredibly clear this water is. I don't know if it'll show up, but you can easily see through it to the rocks on the bottom of the river.
So pretty.
It's reflected in the sun a little bit, so it's kind of hard to see, but it is awesome. It is as clear as can be. And this stretch right here comes around this corner in the summer. This is raging rapids right here.
Yeah.
You can't even tell right now, but all right, uphill we go.
Whew.
If you would like to give you another history lesson, go ahead.
Yeah. So, okay, do you see on the side of this hill, you can imagine that was liquid magma sliding down. Can you see the bulbous formations on top of the rock?
Let me zoom in a little bit.
Yeah. So stinking cool.
The difference between that rock and that rock. That's the regular rock. That's the, what is it?
Igneous. Igneous bulbous lava magma flow.
Up there, it's black. Oh, cool.
You can totally tell what the host rock was, like the metamorphic underground bedrock, and what the lava flow was. It's so cool.
It definitely has a different look to it. Like this solid sheet rock over here, and then this bubbly rock.
Yeah. And you can see where it had chunks also kind of stuck inside of it.
Side note, look how high above the river we are now. This is a little flat stretch before we start the actual climb. Oh, there's Cannibal Plateau. It's way off in the distance. It's
Yeah,
Cannibal
yeah.
Plateau.
That's a whole nother vlog to talk about Alfred Packer.
That's true. He's the famous or infamous cannibal who came with his hunting party over the pass, and it's a little bit controversial, but maybe murdered them or at the very least ate them after they died. Well, this is awesome. We came around the corner and there's a whole herd of bighorn sheep sitting on the top of the hillside. I'm gonna try to get them now because they're probably gonna run away if we get closer. But
every year
there's a couple.
They migrate through here this time of year, and we usually see them, but not normally this close.
Let's see how close we can get.
Ooh, there's a big full ram. There's a couple of big rams.
Right,
this one in the tree.
Yeah.
Hi, guys.
It's hard to keep the camera steady when we're walking. We're pretty close, actually.
Hi, guys.
Let's zoom back out to normal. Let's see how close we can get. Maybe they won't care about us. That ram is cool.
Yeah. The ewes are probably getting a little nervous. The rams are like, yeah, we can take you guys on.
Yeah, what is the risk of an unprovoked bighorn sheep attack?
I mean, I think if you like surprise them or they were closer maybe, but oh, look at that ram. Hello.
They're tagged, huh?
Hello.
That's so cool.
Hi, you guys.
Let me get up close again.
I was hoping we'd see you today. Hi.
So cool.
You're so regal. Thank you. Thank you for blessing our trip.
Just another view of the bighorns. About 4 of them there. There's 2 up top. Oh yeah, there's a bunch up there. Yeah. Oh, there's one right down here too. There.
There's one up there. Boy, they blend in. You guys are good at blending in.
Camouflage. Pretty cool. Oh, they're getting up.
Sorry, guys.
You scared them.
Sorry.
Oh.
Sorry, guys. It is cool to see you moving, though.
Yeah. I want to see him go straight up that hill.
Whoop.
We are almost there. There's the bighorn sheep.
Yeah.
There's the hill. I don't know if you can't tell on camera how downhill it is now. This is Alpine Gulch leading up to that gorgeous snow-capped mountain off in the distance. And then right up the hill, right there it says Alpine Gulch Trailhead. Just past that, leaving public lands. This is the start of the property right here. And our cabins are just up to the left.
We're almost there.
We've made it. It's been 3.39 miles from our front door.
Pan back to the sheepies.
Oh yeah, look, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
10.
10, 11.
11?
Yeah. They're like statues right now.
They're so wicked, wicked cool. You guys are so cool.
We have reached the hardtack mine.
Hardtack mine.
We scroll down here, past these trees is the meadow where we got married. And the grandparents' cabin. Our cabin's like over that hill down that way. This is the road we came up. It's windy.
Yeah.
And this
So
is a hardtack mine.
Yeah, this used to be a little mining camp called Treasure City. It was really a bustling city. And if you can see, Gare will zoom in, way up on the mountainside.
Way up there. Let's see if I can find it.
Yeah, can you find
I
it?
think I got it.
All right, so that was the hidden treasure mine. And that's really the silver mine that made this area boom in the early 1900s. And our little hardtack mine was established as an access tunnel to the shaft mine, the hidden treasure. And just imagine back in those early 1900s, there were several cabins, there was a mill, blacksmith shop, school. It was a whole community. Hardly any of that remains. And so what our family did is try to preserve some of that mining history that actually built Lake City. And so we established Hardtack Mine to give history tours in the summer. And I think we are now 28 years.
Muddy.
28 years open.
This is the Hardtack Mining Company store where there's t-shirts and survival gear and ice cream and drinks and snacks and candy. Our sign. And this is the front door. All solar powered as of 2 years ago.
Yeah,
One of these days,
we'll do a full
yeah,
vlog on the mine and all of that at some point. We'll do a whole
this little guy.
one on that.
And I'll do a vlog on the solar system too if people want to see.
That's our little protection guy. It's our little protection gnome.
I don't think we're going inside right now, but
no, but we will. We will.
This is the view from the front door of the mine. Not too shabby.
A partial tour of the Hardtack mine is a good reason to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel.
Click the bell. All right, there's the Hardtack mine. We've hit the top of our journey. We're heading back down. Just wanted to show you these snow-capped mountainsides here. Around the corner there is Alpine Gulch. Again, down there is the meadow where we got married. And this is the parking lot slash bathrooms for the mine tour right down there.
Yep.
And we'll be able to see our cabin in just a second here. Right around the corner. Uh-oh.
It's kind of
Might
windy.
be getting a lot of wind noise here.
Yeah, it's kind of windy.
Oh, there's the roof of our cabin. Green roof down there. And we'll show you a better view from the front. There's a good view of our cabin. It's probably about 300 to 400 square feet tops. It's got one room in there. We'll do a tour of that someday.
Mm-hmm.
A bed, TV, a little kitchen. Solar powered. You can see the solar panels right above it right there. So there's 400-watt solar panels. And then our little meadow driveway. They're just kind of deciding whether or not we're a problem. I think they're okay with us as long as we don't get any closer to them.
See the snow melt? How it like
Oh yeah, it's raining.
basically just comes out of nowhere, out of the ground, off the hill.
Yeah, it's raining right here.
That brings all those rocks down too.
Where is the water going? So the water runs.
It goes underground and down to the river.
You can see water running right here, right there, and just boom, vanished. And this area underneath it is dry.
Yep.
So
Seeps
it's all going
down
underneath
to the
us
river.
and coming out over here. I don't know. There's not a culvert here. It's just
No.
natural groundwater.
No, it just seeps.
That's probably why this tree's growing so well.
Just seeps.
This is the river. I just wanted to show you guys this tunnel. The river goes underneath the snow there, comes out right here, and then look how deep that is. Clear as can be. Not deep there, but in the back corner right back there, just drops off. I wonder how deep it is back there. Pretty deep. So we're just randomly walking down the road. This tiny tree across the stream has been decorated like a Christmas tree. I don't know if you probably can't tell in the video, but it's glittering. There's definitely ornaments on there. I don't know how you even get over there. We're on the way back down. We're on the flat, and we just got our second stop at Hobo Creek.
Hobo Creek, yo.
Thank God, because
I
was so thirsty.
It's some magical water. There's nothing better than that.
Yep.
Nothing.
We are recharged and ready to go. We are at mile 4.44 out of 7.
Yeah, and we haven't been going very fast because we've been kind of adventuring. But I think today was a test of like, can we just walk 7 miles? Like, this is a couch to half marathon journey. So we're in the very beginning of just getting used to the distance, not even the pace.
Yeah, so far so good.
So far so good.
Feet hurt a little bit, shins are a little sore. Might be a blister developing.
I believe I know that the best part about this is us taking time out to be together and get fresh air and enjoy the place that we live, which we haven't been able to enjoy much together over the last few years. So this is a treat, which is secretly why I signed us up for the half marathon.
All right, so we were wrong. We showed you guys earlier where that paint mark was from the Fanny Fern slide, which is right here. And it's way higher than what we thought it was.
Yeah.
It's way up there.
And you know, ironically, it has the date on it, 3/21/2019. 19. Do you see it below?
Maybe I can see 321.
Yeah, 321.19.
Can you imagine this entire canyon being full to that height all the way across? This is all solid snow.
But today's date is 3/19.
What? Seriously?
Yeah. So that was.
Is that true?
Yeah. Yes. It is
That
true.
was not planned. That's crazy.
It's true.
We just happened to do this on the day that this happened?
No, it's not the day, but it's close to it. That's the 21st.
Oh.
And today's the 19th.
Oh, it's not cool anymore.
It's kind of cool though. What that means is we're in a danger zone right now.
Yeah, we didn't film it, but rocks fell off the side of the cliff a little earlier. It almost killed me.
Those were pebbles.
It sounded like I might die.
Those were pebbles, and you acted like you were going to die, and they were pebbles.
I assumed they were pebbles with a boulder coming down behind them.
I think that's a good assumption to make. We've got recent beaver activity.
That is a beaver chewed tree. Focus,
Yeah,
focus.
And you can see the scene of the crime down there, where
See
he was
over here.
peeling the log.
This is all beaver shavings.
Now, I'm not sure where that beaver's taking this wood.
No, we have not found the beaver nest.
I don't think it's
There's probably-
dam. We found the mega sign of beaver.
This tree's almost going down.
It's a big tree. He's very aggressive, this beaver.
Beaver has wrecked that tree. Buffy thinks we found a discovery here.
Maybe.
We're not sure.
It could just be a strainer, but look at those.
Is that a beaver dam?
I mean,
beaver dam?
look at the ends. See how they're like kind of angled? I don't know. This could be just a regular old strainer, or it could be evidence of a beaver.
We're just coming back by. Sun's come down a little bit, so cool lighting on the ice wall right now. And there's some guys over there.
Lots of people on the wall.
I think I saw on the wall.
There was a guy over here on the wall, but he might have come down.
I hear voices and I see ropes.
Yeah, they were hooting and hollering, having fun. Oh,
Found a climber. He's way up there. Oh, it's windy.
oh, he's cool. That must be a pretty cool view up there.
There's no way I could even look.
I mean, that is high.
It's like so much more. Every step is like pickaxe.
Not to mention, do you see how many times he's having to like axe to get a good hold?
Yeah, 'cause it's got to be soft.
Yeah, especially that part in the sun.
He's pretty close to the top though.
That is very cool.
It is very cool. Look at this guy. Way up there in this like crevice or chasm. I don't know what you call it. But
Wow.
Is he even roped?
Yeah, you see it's orange. I don't think he has a top rope though.
Oh my God. Oh yeah, he's just tied off below him. I see it.
You can tell the ice over there in the shade is in much better shape. It's like hard.
It looks so terrifying. Oh my God, I'd like watching, but I have no interest.
Nope. I have zero interest.
Very cool though. Just heading through, I guess what you'd call downtown Lake City, kind of.
This is definitely down. Well, that's kind of downtown, but this is town proper.
Silver Spur. It used to be a liquor store. Now it's more of a clothing store. Lake City Toys. Bushwhack Lodge. They do tacos, Mexican food. There's a hotel behind it. The Wrangler is the next one down there, which is a Italian restaurant.
Uh-huh. And
that's-
then the Huff Building, which is the brick building, and that's where the Performing Arts Center is.
that's Community Bank, and that's Town Park right there. And then we just stopped by Bee's Cabins for a Diet Coke to celebrate the end of our walk. Super
only
healthy.
one of us got a Diet Coke, just saying.
And we're about a mile from home at this point. This is Highway 149 down the middle of Lake City. Lots of traffic. We made it.
We did it. Day one of Mission Main Street in the books.
Day 2. We did
It's
3
kinda
miles
day two.
yesterday.
Yeah, I'll give you that. It's day
Yeah.
2.
We have 7.5 months. Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Anytime.
Couch to half marathon. It was more of a meandering adventure straight uphill.
Right now, I want to go back to the couch. 7 miles. We have about a 21-minute per mile pace, which is 5 minutes slower than what we could do for the race. But for day 2 and 7.5 months to go,
I think we'll get there.
My feet hurt.
But today the balloon ladies would have left us in the dust.
Yeah, my feet hurt. My shins hurt, but I'm still walking. Cardiovascularly did pretty much fine. That wasn't a problem.
Yeah, so, I think we're pretty good there.
But we walked the whole time.
But our pace was 21 minutes a mile.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
It's relative.
Yep.
All right, so
done for today.
See you next time.
See you next time.